Packing can be a mini experiment in minimalism. You're trying to decide what you'll need over a short trip, reducing the amount of just-in-case items and packing just the things you'll actually use, or the things you think you'll use. I'm heading home to New Jersey to visit my family for the weekend.
We got the whole family. Yeah, come help me with my bags.
So I thought I'd show you how I pack for travel. I'll do a recap at the end of the video to see if I actually ended up using all the things I packed. Last year, I was a partner in crowdfunding a bag called the Packed One. It was a bag that was used by Josh and Ryan in our documentary Minimalism. It's super creative, I love it, and there aren't many bags like it. But as my life has changed over the past year, so too have my travel needs. I've started to bring more camera gear with me for every trip I take. With the weight of my tripod, cameras, lenses, and accessories, I realized I needed to find a different solution. One with wheels. So after months of researching and testing this setup through multiple international and domestic trips, this is what I've found works really well for my needs. So this is the Away travel bag. The first thing I noticed about it was that it did feel a bit flimsy, a bit light, but they did that intentionally, so obviously the bag wouldn't be too heavy. And so far, over the past 6 months or so of using it, it's worked out great. I'm going away for 4 days. So I got 4 charcoal t-shirts. I've got 2 gray t-shirts. Charcoal are like my everyday shirts. The gray are basically my gym shirt. Socks, my 1 pair of jeans. I am wearing sweatpants, or as I call them, my plain pants. I got them because of all these long trips that I've been taking to Sydney. I don't often wear sweatpants. They've come in handy. I got 5 pairs of underwear. Just a rule I've always had ever since I was a kid. Always bring an extra pair of underwear. You never know what's gonna happen. 2018, salmonella. All right, I'm gonna just roll these up a little bit. There's a lot of packing experts that will roll up the shirts and roll every piece of clothing up so tight, but I don't bring that much stuff with me, so I don't need to really be that crazy and that vigilant with space. So I'll just kind of throw those in there. So I'm currently doing a 30-day experiment of waking up at 5 a.m. every day. Typically, I would go home and just have my parents' Keurig and just kind of suck it up for a couple days. But being that I'm waking up at 5 a.m. every day, I needed to bring some legit coffee. So I've got coffee grinder here. This is my AeroPress. It's got a metal filter in there. And it's everything I need to make coffee. That slides right in there, which is nice. So 2 pairs of gym shorts for exercising while on the road. I got 1 pair of mesh shorts. Like, this will be my everyday walk around the house and be comfortable shorts. This is my, like a wife beater. It's kind of like my pajamas, basically. Sunglasses, some Ray-Bans. Now the other side. So this is my deconstructed Manfrotto beef-free tripod. I just took this apart so it's easier to fit in here. Super light, super small, great for travel. Next up, I've got my drone. Cases within cases. I normally wouldn't travel with this big case, but it's gonna fit. And also, if I travel with too little, then this tripod can shake around and move all over the place. So it kind of adds like a little bit of extra padding in here to make sure that everything is nice and tight. And I've got my toiletry bag here, filled up with toiletries. Shaver, razor guy, all the stuff that you need. And then Nat's got other stuff packed in her bag that I can use as well. Well, stuff in nice and tight. That's it. I mean, shit. It doesn't get much easier than, actually, that's not it. I lied. I have another bag. Yes, another bag. This is my backpack. It is the Peak Design bag. It's really clever. I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh my God, Matt, you travel with 2 bags. That's not very minimalist. And I don't really care. I don't care what you think. This is what works for me. Minimalism has to fit within your own life, and I find that this is the best way these days for me to travel. The reason why I do have a backpack is because I always want to be able to quickly access my camera gear, like the one I'm holding right now, my drone. If I'm traveling to hard to get places, if I'm taking a hike up a mountain, I can't have a roller bag. Having a really heavy over-the-shoulder bag won't work either. So having a backpack has been the best way for me to travel these days. One of my favorite things about traveling with this particular setup is that when I'm running through the airport, It works every time. I can throw my bag right down there. There's a nice little paneling in there that helps to hold my bag in tight. So I don't have any weight on my back, which is really good for lazy people like me. I don't know where I'm going. So this bag requires some explaining before we get into it because it's kind of confusing, but also very inventive at the same time. It can be opened from the top, like this, boom, and you can put stuff right in the top. It's got these different latches, so it's got an overflow mode. If I have a ton of shit, you can latch it up like that, but you can also tuck it in really tight. It's also accessible from the side, so you can actually have these straps around your arm and then open these bags and have it accessible while you're carrying it. It's also compartmentalized, so you have these different dividers in here that can be just moved around and shuffled around to fit your exact needs, and also side pockets right here to fit extra stuff in it on both sides. I'm just gonna tuck in these batteries down here underneath this very bottom section just to keep everything organized. Let's just pretend this is my Sony a7R II with my 16 to 35 millimeter G Master lens. I'm using it right now ahead, so that's gonna be why we're doing that. We can tuck that in there, and then we can tuck in the microphone, a little jobby tripod vlogging setup. I do have some stuff already packed in here on the side. An EpiPen, just in case. I have chronic urticaria and angioedema, which is really a non-severe disease, but it could cause throat swelling. So there's that, and it's there just in case. Nothing to worry about. A little hard drive. I'll pack my AirPods in here. Latch this guy up. There is a spot here for my laptop. There's actually a couple spots in here. This top pouch right here is where I'm gonna put my eye mask to have it handy for the plane. Usually throw my wallet in there too. It's pretty secure. Keys. There's another like little secret pouch in here that's magnet shut because I'm not gonna be needing my keys on this trip. Allergy pills. This is also because of that chronic urticaria. I'm gonna slide my hoodie in here because I don't really want to wear it. It's not that cold out now, but I will need it for the plane. Bose noise canceling headphones, quiet comfort, put that there. My glasses, I need these to see. Charger, which I probably would put in the other bag. I'm gonna put it in the other bag. Let's just pretend that I did that before. I have it packed up already, but you can see I have 3 batteries, spare batteries for this camera. So now I've got 6 batteries total, including the one in the camera. My Apple iPhone charger, and I've got a charger for the battery that's actually installed on my bag, my other bag, D-Way bag. So, and that's that. That's it. That's how I pack. Now I'm actually gonna go to New Jersey and hang out with my family for 4 days, and we'll see what I actually use and what I don't use. I'm looking around because I'm like, did I forget anything?
Oh, yeah.
What's up, dude?
Time to see how I did. How did I pack? Did I use everything that I left with? No, but I was pretty close. I think I did pretty good. Let's check it out. Yes, I did use my tripod. I used my drone, most of my toiletries. Ooh, I actually went through all of my coffee. So I actually underpacked on coffee. That's what happens when you have 6 siblings. They will steal your coffee. I didn't wear this. I only worked out once, so I only ended up using one of those pairs of shorts. I did not use my sunglasses. I had one extra pair of underwear. I want that to be clear. I did not need my emergency pair. I did end up doing laundry when I was at my parents'. That's why everything's clean. And this bag, oh yeah, no, I mean, I used everything in here. I used the cameras. I did not use the EpiPen, so that's another good just in case item that I didn't use. Yes, so, you know, I didn't use a couple things. As expected, you're always gonna have a shirt or a pair of underwear that you don't end up using on a trip, but it's fun to try to get as close as you can, especially knowing that I can do laundry at my parents', that I won't run out of things when I'm there. Obviously for you, you may want to overpack just a little bit if you don't have those options. But that's it. Let me know how you guys pack in the comments below. What bags have you found helpful? What ways have you found that traveling simpler or lighter has helped you? Can't wait to hear from you.